Hey y'all, Chef Blake Jackson here, owner of Whisk Dessert Bar in Shreveport, Louisiana. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about the difference of store-bought cake versus our custom-made cakes. We wanted to do a us versus them type study between one of these store-bought cakes versus ours. So we called them up, made an order for an 8-inch vanilla cake with vanilla buttercream and floral on top. Little ruffle texture for both, and this is what we got. Looking over here, we've got about 2 layers. We asked for an 8-inch cake. It's about 7.5. And honestly, not that impressive. Look at this guy though. We put 3 layers into each of our single tier cakes. The buttercream's entirely made from just butter and powdered sugar and a little bit of vanilla. And also, we use real floral, and that just kind of has that extra pop that you want. Let's talk about the weight of these cakes. We put this guy on the scale, came in at 2.1 pounds. Well, assuming everybody's getting maybe 1/3 of a pound there, you can be about 6 to 8 slices. And this one weighs in at 12.3 pounds. That's a very solid cake. You can feed a lot of folks with this guy. And it's one of the reasons why our cakes are a little more expensive. A lot more goes into them. It's not just about the size of these cakes, but it's also about the artistry that goes into it. Our staff takes a long time to make one of these cakes because they want it to look perfect. A lot of time goes into learning these new techniques, learning these piping techniques, these texturing techniques. And of course, we want really beautiful floral in there, something fresh and bright to just bring it all together. So keep in mind that when you're looking at these different cakes, there's a lot of work that goes into our product. It's important to know that great ingredients make great cake. So when we look at these store-bought cakes, we've got to ask ourselves, what the heck's in there? Well, it's a whole lot. We're talking things like polysorbate, diglycerides, mononitrates, riboflavin, propylene glycol mono, and of course my personal favorite, polysorbate 60. But let's talk about a whisk cake over here. 6 ingredients, guys. We're talking eggs, flour, butter, sugar, vanilla, and just a little bit of baking powder. That's what makes a good cake. Not to mention, it tastes better too.